Hi, my name is Brian. My family and I live down in Monmouth County, down by the shore in Long Branch. My name is Brian, this is my daughter Mia, and this is my son Jude. Oh boy. What do I do in the real world? It's always an interesting question answering that, because this is my office, so most of my day is spent teaching people how to swim and teaching people not to drown in the ocean. So it's a little bit of a strange job description, but I always say it sure beats going to a real job every day, so getting to spend my days out here all the time and then dragging these guys out as much as possible. Yeah. So we've been members of the Viking Army since 2015, so this is our 4th year, and we used to have season tickets on the other side of the arena in 118 and always saw all the goings-on in the South Ward and all the flags and everything, and so one day we asked our ticket rep if we could move over and check it out. Actually, I think in the end of the 2014 season, we sat there for a playoff game.
Yeah, we sat there for a playoff game.
Sat there for a playoff game, and then the following year went over and
we stood there for a playoff game.
We stood there for a playoff game. Yeah. We did not sit there. And then the following year, I went alone. I think you guys couldn't come to the game,
no.
And everybody was just so amazingly welcome, and really was incredibly nice. And the next time Jude and Mia joined me, and that was in the beginning of 2015, and we haven't left since. And it's been an incredible experience for all of us.
Yeah.
So when we first went to the South Ward, we were kind of scoping out just some of the different areas, and at the end of the day, it was really, we just felt so incredibly welcomed. I've even said a couple times that I thought the first time we sat in 102 that they thought I was somebody important, because everybody was so excessively nice and welcoming to us. So it was really not that we had done so much really due diligence on selecting, but it seemed to be such a natural fit. Everybody was so incredibly friendly to us, and it was been great since day one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so we used to be in 118,
yep.
Right? And we saw like all the flags and stuff, and we thought it would be like really fun, and we've always been like involved with soccer, so we thought it would be fun to go there and just, you know.
Usually before the game, we usually go to the tailgate. As long as some days if we get up there late, we end up just going in. But the thing, we usually will go to the tailgate just because I feel like it's much more relaxed. The kids play soccer, they'll set up goals, and I think it's a fun, relaxed environment that we don't really need to have a certain start and stop, and we can bring our own food, and it just makes things really easy. So when we do get there early enough to pregame, we'll definitely go to the tailgate.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, when you first learn about the South Ward, all you hear is the negative stuff, that there's a fight here, there's cursing and excessive drinking, and I think just like any other group, you only hear the fraction of 1% that's the negative. So one of our rules is, do we hear profanity? Sometimes, sure. One of our family rules is whatever we hear in 102 stays in 102, but it's never at the point of I feel, of excess, or it's never, I think, spewed as a negative thing. There is not a safer place or a better place in the arena that I would rather have my kids in, and I would never want to expose them to anything that would be a negative. So it's really, the number of positives are so exceed the negatives that it's not even, you can't even really compare the two.
So we're down in Bradley Beach at Darcy's Tavern. So Darcy's is the place that is gracious enough to offer up the whole upstairs for us to host the away viewing parties. So game is starting in a little bit, so our whole crew is starting to roll in. So it's a lot of fun. Usually we get maybe 20 or 30 people that show up, that come from all over, but it's nice having a place down the shore so we don't have to travel too far, and this place is such an awesome soccer bar that really, if there's Super Bowl on and there's a soccer game on, they're going to put the soccer game on. So it's awesome having this place.